Ladies and gentlemen, this is Prime News on My Major Prime. Thanks for being a part of today's edition. My name is Genda Pelgian Blanche King, live from Studio A at Fengudrambange in Douala, the economic capital of Cameroon. Today is the International Day of Persons Living with Disability. To mark this year's edition of the International Day of Persons Living with Disability, the Douala 5 Council organized a training workshop yesterday to empower some persons living with disabilities in the municipality. The ceremony ended with the distribution of some aid materials to disabled persons. Audrey Zadza completes the story.
Développons notre résilience collectivité pour trouver et mettre en œuvre des solutions durables afin de ne laisser personne de côté pendant et après la Covid-19. Tel est le thème de la 29e édition de la Journée internationale des personnes handicapées qui s'est célébrée ce 3 décembre 2020. C'est donc en prélude de cette journée que la commune de Douala-5e a organisé hier une cérémonie de remise de dons aux personnes handicapées présidée par le maire de Douala-5e, Richard Mfungwang.
Chers handicapés, distingués invités, mesdames et messieurs, c'est pour moi un grand plaisir de rencontrer à l'occasion de cette traditionnelle cérémonie de remise des appareils aux personnes handicapées tous ceux qui servent au quotidien vont au secours des nécessités et plus particulièrement à cette composante sociale de notre collectivité.
Béquilles, canne blanche, fauteuil roulant, déambulateur, laptop, ces dons qui ont donné du sourire aux personnes handicapées. Certains, avant cette journée, ont bénéficié d'une formation théorique et pratique en pisciculture pour une autonomisation des personnes handicapées.
Nous avons fait une formation, commençant par le projet pour le coût d'utilisation par de l'heure, qui est présent, et par la suite, une formation en élevage en poisson.
Un malvoyant, visiblement heureux de ce geste, exprime sa gratitude.
C'est pour moi un honneur sans pareil de prendre la parole en cette circonstance pour dire déjà merci à Monsieur le maire d'avoir permis que les personnes handicapées soient les premières personnes à inaugurer ce joyau architectural riche en activité, riche en beauté, riche en séduction et en attraction.
Présents à cette cérémonie étaient des autorités administratives telles que le délégué d'arrondissement de pêche et des industries animales, le délégué du minier-pierre de Douala-5e, le chef de centre social de Douala-5e. Profitant ainsi de cette occasion, Richard Mfungwang, maire de Douala-5e, a fait un vibrant appel à l'endroit des chefs d'entreprise et opérateurs économiques de Douala à multiplier et diversifier les opportunités dans la création d'emplois les mieux adaptés à notre environnement.
Councillors of Womb Council in Menchum Division, Northwest Region of the country, have adopted the Council 2021 draft budget, which balances revenue and expenditure at over 900 million, an increase of 1.5% of 2020 budget. Charles Kmer reports from the Northwest region.
Councillors of the Womb Council December 2nd at the Womb Town Hall examine and adopt the council budget for 2021, which balances in revenue and expenditure at the sum of 950,050,000 francs, an increase of 1.5% of the budget for 2020.
Yes, and that's the budget. So common shares and this meeting is and the budget is created a budget of gratitude, reconciliation, and the peace development. Amongst very important issues with that the budget are the budget of
in the presence of Menchum SDO Abdullahi Aliu, Womb Council Mayor Drambon Anthony, who doubles as the first Vice National President of the UCCC, used the council session to call on the councillors to remain committed, determined, and give the grassroots population the most cherished development they await. The budget has been streamlined to realize projects that can be gotten from the annual investment plan drawn by different ministries as they await the special status and decentralization to go operational. Boom Council Mayor Drambong Anthony thanked councillors and the people of his municipality, party hierarchy of the CPDM and mayors of Cameroon for the confidence bestowed on him in a special way that propelled him to the prestigious post of Senior Vice President of the United Councils and Cities of Cameroon. He was decorated by the funds of Adam, who appealed on him to hunt more for the development of the municipality and the region.
Councillors who decided to decorate myself and my wife, we are grateful. They came to tell me today, you see the outfit in which I'm dressed. I want to appreciate the thinking that my elections and prestigious post of President of Vice President guaranteed me all at the same time, and I'm taking a firm agreement to deliver the message.
The Boom Council budget for 2021 has been christened the budget of gratitude, reconstruction and inclusive development.
Some members of Dynamic Patriots of Ndop recently held their second annual General Assembly in Limbe. The association has as objectives to bring together individuals who were born, lived, or schooled in Ngok subdivision for the development of the division. Kumano Rimbom tells us more.
Members of the Dynamic Patriots of Ndop recently came together for the second annual General Assembly of the Bargaining Association that took place in Limbe, welcoming members. The chairman of the organizing committee, Mr. Sama Jerome, thanked members for sacrificing their energy and time to be part of the General Assembly. He reminded them on the motives of the association, which was born out of love for their town of origin and Cameroon at large. He called on them to always identify themselves with the motto of the association, which is one spirit, one loaf. On behalf of the founder of the association, Mr. Bila Ephraim, who was unavoidably absent, the organizing secretary, Mr. Kenneth, reiterated on the aims and objectives of the association, which according to him is to foster the unity, peace and growth of Ndop village and Gokutunja as a whole. He added that membership into the association is limited only to those who were born, lived and schooled in Gokutunja subdivision.
I'm very pleased, I'm very happy the responses that came up, and particularly pleased as we're honored with the presence of His Royal Majesty the Founder of Babanji, who took us by surprise. We're very, very happy, and the way, the dynamism of the members really showed that we keep true to our name, Dynamic Patriots.
Several recommendations and resolutions were arrived at during the annual General Assembly, with some of them being the plan of action for 2021, creation of a health fund to support members, and the legalization of the association. The annual General Assembly was graced with the presence of the Fount of Bafanji, His Royal Highness from Grateful Francois Nunu II, who applauded the initiatives of the Dynamic Patriots and called on them to mobilize for membership while placing the unity, peace and development of the division at the forefront.
I have promised them that I will be with them, I will be behind them as a push, and that we shouldn't hesitate to form the project that we have to carry, that I am behind them, and as a push to help them arrive at their goal.
The annual come together gave the opportunity to some members of the association to be part of a touristic and leisure visit to the dark sandy beaches of Limbe.
The chairman of the campaign team for elections of the regional house for Limbe 2 subdivision, Senator Papinato Fondersin, has called on the Electoral College of Limbe 2 subdivision to turn out massively during the December 6th polls and give in their votes to their preferred candidates. Details with Kumono Rimbo.
The campaign leader of the Limbe 2 subdivision campaign for the December 6th regional elections, Senator Papinato Fondersin, has called on councillors of Limbe 2 Council to come out massively to vote for the candidates representing Limbe 2 municipality in the regional house. He made this call while launching campaign activities in Limbe 2 for the December 6th polls, addressing councillors who constitute the Electoral College. Senator Papinatou Fonderson called on the councillors not to spare a single vote by making sure that all the 25 councillors of Limbetu municipality vote for the CPDM candidate come December seat. He added that a vote for the CPDM candidate for the regional house will go a long way to strengthen the peace and stability of the nation, consolidate national unity and social cohesion, as well as enhance the socio-economic growth and the diversity of Cameroon.
We of the CPDM, we want to go by the vision of our national president, His Excellency President Paul Biya, who has put in place this decentralization, and we want to make sure that our councillors are at the forefront of this putting in place of this institution. We want all our CPDM councillors, in fact, as a whole, to spread out massively on Sunday the 6th to cast their votes in favor of candidates that we are listed in the regional council.
Earlier on, the vice chairman of the campaign team for Limbetu subdivision, Comrade Diver, introduced other members of the campaign team and called on the candidates for the December seed regional elections to continue with the campaigns after the subdivisional launch. Mr. Ngombe Thomas Solomon and Madame Ida Ingemise are the candidates for the regional house under the banner of the CPDM Faku 1B ticket. They are quite optimistic of the institutionalization of the decentralization process once the regional council is put in place.
We are going in to represent our people, our municipality, to make them feel the touch of the development and any other thing that will come from the government.
Through the regional elections, Cameroon will be completing the establishment of the institution of decentralization as provided for in the Constitution of 18 January 1996.
Traditional rulers taking part in the December 6th regional elections have received financial assistance from the head of state, His Excellency President Paul Biya, ahead of campaigns ahead of the elections on the 6th of December. According to a release issued yesterday by Minister of Territorial Administration, Minister Paul Atanganji, all regional governors have to ensure the beneficiaries get the special financial assistance from the head of state. Details in the following report with Gladys Wamatongina.
Plus que 3 jours avant l'ouverture des urnes pour le compte des élections régionales première édition Cameroun, jour du délai donné par le chef de l'État, son Excellence Paul Biya, au travers d'un communiqué rendu public par le ministre de l'administration territoriale, en vue de soutenir les différents chefs traditionnels candidats à l'élection des conseillers régionaux du 6 décembre prochain. Un appui qui tombe à point nommé pour leur permettre de souffler et de battre campagne sur un plan équitable avec les autres candidats, bien que leur train avait déjà été mis en marche.
Si nous ratons ce tournant majeur, ce tournant décisif d'un nouvel ordre politique, d'un nouvel ordre de gestion de nos communautés, de gestion de nos populations, nous n'allons vraiment pas se remettre d'ici 30 ans, d'ici 50 ans.
D'ici la réception effective de ces cartons, ces chefs traditionnels auraient montré leur désir à apporter leur pierre à l'édifice du Cameroun pour l'émergence de l'étranger.
The 2020 Gonghu High School Student Prize has been awarded to Cameroonian-born Jaili Amadou Amal for her book, The Joy of the Winner, Reactions of Cameroonian Authorities, in the following report with a topic content in the French language.
C'est un prix qui a tellement d'importance pour la lauréate. Jaili Amadou Amal estime que c'est un espoir pour l'avenir si son livre intitulé L'Impatiente a été sélectionné par les jeunes.
Sélection choisit ce livre pour en faire le lauréat. En réalité, ça signifie un espoir pour l'avenir. Merci beaucoup à tous les lycéens qui ont lu, qui ont apprécié. Merci beaucoup à tous ceux qui ont organisé ce magnifique prix.
Publié aux éditions Emmanuel Colas, L'Impatiente est un roman poignant qui lève le voile sur la condition des femmes au Sahel et les enfants dans les régions en crise sécuritaire. Une valeur sûre de la littérature africaine.
Dans le Nord Cameroun, les jeunes, les femmes sont tués chaque jour par les exactions de Boko Haram. 7 élèves du lycée dans le sud-ouest du Cameroun ont été assassinés par les Amazoniens
dans la région anglophone, qui permettra de sensibiliser, de faire un plaidoyer pour pouvoir faire évoluer la condition des femmes et l'éducation des jeunes.
À 17 ans, la lauréate rapporte qu'elle était mariée de force. Ainsi, elle s'est inspirée de faits vrais pour séduire le jury composé de jeunes lecteurs et lectrices sensibles aux différents.
Quand on parle de mariage précoce et forcé, quand on parle de viol conjugal, de violences physiques, morales, etc., et que les jeunes sélectionnent, choisissent ce livre pour en faire leur lauréat, ça signifie que les jeunes sont sensibles et que ce sera donc un changement pour le monde.
Rappelons qu'en 2017, Diaïli Amal a publié un ouvrage intitulé Mounial au Cameroun, un mot qui signifie la patience. L'annonce de cette nouvelle récompense hier par visioconférence fait la fierté du pays. Dans une correspondance écrite, le ministre de l'Enseignement supérieur Jacques Ndongo adresse ses chaleureuses félicitations à l'écrivaine de la littérature africaine, Diaïli Amadou Amal, une talentueuse romancière, surtout l'une des plus déterminées de sa génération. Ce prix Goncourt des lycéens 2020 décerné à la Camerounaise fait la fierté aussi des libraires. Pour l'instant, les félicitations peuvent de toutes parts, depuis que cette plume étincelante et géniale fait honneur au pays en décrochant ce prix.
Out of the country, at least 6 people have lost their lives and 3 others are still missing after a building collapsed in Alexandria, Egypt. Eileen Sama has this and more in the following report.
A 3-story building in the Mediterranean city of Alexandria in Egypt has collapsed with 9 people trapped under the rubble. 6 corpses have been retrieved as rescue workers use bulldozers to clear away debris, searching for survivors. Ahmed Ibrahim, a witness living next door to the collapsed building, explained that the building suddenly collapsed with the 9 people, but 3 have not yet been found. Local officials are unclear about the cause of the collapse, but the city's governor, Mohammed N. Sharif, said it was an old building constructed in the 1940s. Mozambique and Tanzania have reached an accord to combine forces to fight extremist violence that has claimed the lives of hundreds in the 2 neighboring countries. Police chiefs from the 2 countries met recently in Tanzania's southeastern town of Mtwara, where they signed a memorandum of understanding to crack down on the unrest. In South Africa, the emergence of new outbreaks in several parts of the country has raised fears of a resurgence of the coronavirus, which could be encouraged by the expected gatherings during the festive season. The authorities in the country have been battling to control the number of outbreaks since an increase was reported in November in the Cape provinces. The daily number of new infections has surpassed 3,000, a 50% jump from an average of 2,000 earlier in November. In Tunisia, police have fought running battles with football fans protesting their club's exclusion from the National League. At least 150 people, mostly male youth, burned tires and hurled stones at security forces who responded with tear gas. The clashes in the eastern port city of Sheba lasted until the wee hours of Wednesday morning. On Monday, the Court of Arbitration for Sports upheld a decision by the Tunisia Football Federation to suspend Sheba Sports for non-compliance.
Thanks for being a part of today's edition of Prime News. The news was produced by Ewane Elaine Olinga, coordinated by Lasha Kinsley. My name is Genda Belgian Blanche King. So we meet again tomorrow. Stay tuned to my Major Prime at 7 p.m. Cameroon time. Prime Hour will be live with Kim Leonard and his team of analysts. Happy viewing and good night.